He is the genius of the Blade Clan. The temple engraver is synonymous with him. Why was he willing to become Luo Feng's younger brother in the end? Baikaluo's boyhood. It was spent in the strong wind of the Blade Clan's home planet. There is no hotbed of comfort there. Only when you reach adulthood will you enter the iron law of life and death in the universe. Only survive the test of blood and fire. Only then can you be qualified to return to your home star. He has shown amazing martial arts talent since he was a child. His understanding of the art of swords far exceeds that of his peers. He has an almost paranoid competitiveness. When other tribesmen are still struggling to reach the threshold of planet level, he carried 2 homemade swords on his back and broke into the chaos of the universe. Practice your sword skills in the meteorite belt and the alien beasts. Strengthen your willpower in the siege of interstellar pirates. His goal never wavered. Entering the temple of the Blade Clan. Carve your name into the ranks of the immortal strong. That is the highest honor of the entire ethnic group. It is also the light that he has been chasing all his life. To get closer to your dream faster, Baikaluo chose a shortcut. Join the Nolan Shan family. In the Great Axe Arena, he witnessed with his own eyes Nolan Shan's combat power sweeping through the heroes. The coercion of the strong man convinced him instantly. For the Blade tribe, Mu Chang has never been humble, but pure reverence for martial arts. With hard work and talent, his status in the Nolan Shan family has risen rapidly. The strength has also broken through to the 8th level of the universe level. Create your own unique skills. With the blessing of the realm of wind. Enough to leapfrog and kill a 9th level cosmic level powerhouse. He at that time. He is the most relied upon warrior in Nolan Mountain. It is the pride of the new generation of the Blade Clan. The door of the temple seemed to have slowly opened before his eyes. He thought he was on a smooth road to glory. But he didn't know Nolan Shan's ambition. A trap full of shame has already been laid for him. When Nolan Shan will deal with Luo Feng's mission. When given into his hands, Baikaluo didn't hesitate at all. In his cognition. Conquer the weak. Loot resources. This is the law of survival of the universe. He set out with Devon, who was also a strong man in the universe. Fly a spaceship through the nebula. Heading straight to the blue planet at the edge of the galaxy. Before leaving, he wiped his beloved sword. Eyes full of fighting spirit. What he expected was not the pleasure of plundering, but the joy of fighting against the strong. It is to prove one's strength on a new battlefield. Not yet reached the Earth's atmosphere. The roar of the 5-class railgun tore through the starry sky. Devon fell instantly. He was left alone struggling in space. As a warrior of the Blade Clan, he never thought of backing down, even if seriously injured. Still holding the 2 swords tightly, he rushed towards Defan. His shirt was soaked in blood. The skin under the blue scales is covered with scars. But he never uttered a word of begging for mercy. The dignity of the Blade Clan does not allow him to bow to the weak. In his eyes, the human clone is only the star-level Luo Feng. Not worthy of being his opponent at all. Until Luo Feng's golden horn giant beast arrives. That huge body that covers the sky and the sun. That crushing absolute strength. Beat him until he is unable to fight back. Paralyzed in the cold starry sky. Either die. Either surrender. Luo Feng's voice was calm but filled with unquestionable pressure. He instinctively wanted to refuse. For him, surrender to a weakling. It's a shame more terrible than death. But at the moment when the shadow of death shrouds, flashed through his mind. It's not Nolan Shan's kindness. Not the eyes of the same race. It's the outline of the Blade Clan's temple. It's a dream engraved in my bones. Dead. Everything is gone. The thought made him tremble. Pride and obsession in the face of survival and dreams. For the first time, there was a violent conflict. He looked at the golden horn giant beast in front of him. Feel that incomparable power. Eventually, pride is defeated by unwillingness. Shame gives way to obsession. When I use my last bit of strength to say the word master, tears mixed with blood flowed down. That's the humiliation of a warrior. It's also a compromise for a dream chaser. Become Luo Feng's sole slave. It was the darkest time in Baikaluo's life. He hates this loss of freedom. I hate myself for bowing to the humans I once despised. In the first days, he is silent, training hard, as if to take away all the humiliation and anger are vented in the light of swords and shadows. He refused to communicate with Devon. Luo Feng's orders were only executed mechanically. On the one hand, he despises his own surrender. On the other hand, cultivation resources provided by Luo Feng. The amazing strength shown. It also gave him hope of breaking through to the domain lord level. That is a possibility that Nolan Shan has never given. Late at night, when he was wiping his sword alone, often confused, one's own dignity, and chasing dreams. Which one is more important? The young Earth Lord never viewed him as a humble slave, but given enough respect and trust, he can practice freely. Luo Feng even provided him with the rare sword skills secret book of the Blade Clan. He can participate in court decisions when the Earth is in crisis, entrusted with the important task of guarding. What's more important? Luo Feng's growth rate refreshed his knowledge again and again. From stellar level to cosmic level. From newcomer to virtual universe company to core member. That dedication to martial arts. Responsibility for guardianship. Let Baikaluo see what a real strong person looks like. It's not a strong and overbearing way of bullying the weak. It's the responsibility to protect. When Luo Feng's golden horn giant beast competed with him in sword skills. When he perfected the field of wind under the guidance of Luo Feng. When he found out that he was close to the threshold of domain lord level. Getting closer.